Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, can you tell the difference with Showtime from this guy? Because it's Showtime. And this guy. Hi, I'm back. Let's eat and eat. Looks like the sun's rising. No, it's, where? Where's sun? Oh, okay. It's late-ish in the day. Oop, but, we are off. We need to gather our wits, amongst other things. All right, now I think the pirates up here will have respawned. They have. That was a crit. Lone Star Wolf, good evening. Welcome to your weekend, presumably. I didn't. Whoop. Did he speak after he died? Because normally it's two regular soldiers and a musketeer, I think. Not two soldiers and a sergeant. But okay, we got some gunpowder. And how goes stuff for Lone Star Wolf? All right, we need additional dirt from around this place. Yeah, dirt. It's fertile earth. Or something like. It rained all day there. It's been nice here all day. Uh, 74. I missed. All right, you goatses can play with the wolf. 1,217 to the melon for that wolf. A miss. Another crit. The goats are winning with a little help from Daddy Lens. All right, we've got a couple of them dead. We should be able to finish off the others. Without too much trouble. Nice of them to take care of each other that way, don't you think? Oh, we got another one. Your friends missed you. I hadn't cleared this out previously. Oh, cane sugar, excellent. We need that for cooking. Very nice. Now today it was 74, 75 here, so that's about 23 for any of the Europeans about. Were we in over there? Yeah, we were. Okay. Remains on the helm. Rain made it cold, 57 there now. Still, not a bad day, you know, for the month. Not a great day. I don't think we got the right tool for the job. Drop. Drop. We need everything, or want everything else. But this, we definitely need. Fertile soil. You need this to make the little planter boxes. A few days ago, the heat index was 102. Oh, I think I would rather have the 57, gotta say. But then, when it comes to humidity, I am the epitome of a California candy ass. That was successful. We got another goat. I'm a goat hunter. Yeah, you heard me right. They are totes my goats. Sorry. I'm Len's Goatbane. It's not one of those titles that I'm particularly proud of. Goatbane is kind of a weenie title, not gonna lie. Now, mind you, goat can be delicious. There was a barbecue place in Oakland that used to have goat on the menu, and it was really good. All right, our second objective, where last time there was an alpha wolf. Oh, and this time I expect we'll have another alpha wolf. We have more coming after me, or just him. You coming? Oh, we got at least two. There's another one on the left. Two of them. Well, that's 1,200. I said, about to say 1,200 calories off that guy. $1,200 life off of that guy. Now, I haven't gone over there yet because that's like a camp. But right now, what I'm here for, hopefully, if I'm lucky and don't get myself murdered, chances aren't great, we are going to be hoping to get a bunch of hardwood. Don't say it. Just don't. Give the old man a little dignity and let him get hardwood in peace. Because I also need the bark. I think that one was partially damaged from the previous time I was here. I'm a little surprised they keep that much detail in memory. You know, saved. When I was here last time, I made a couple of chops, presumably on that earlier tree. And then the alpha wolf showed up, and I ran away like a great big girly man. DV trees. I don't know if those are a real thing or not. I actually have no idea. There's a goat. And a nanny goat. I assume if the goat is here, then probably the alpha is not. And from what we've seen, they do not care for one another. So, big plans for the weekend? I have enormous plans for the weekend. I will be, let me check my notes. Waking up, eating, surfing the internet, playing games. Busy. Such a busy schedule I have. Get to change your power steering pump and mow grass. Mow grass while the weather is cold would be my recommendation. I'm no expert, but that seems like that would be the wise choice. Oh, we got two of them. Missed me. Damn it. Assuming it's not too wet and muddy. Yeah, well, that would make things more difficult. As someone who spent a number of years mowing the lawn when I was a kid, I wouldn't really have to worry about it being wet. But half of the lawn was on a very, very steep hill. My inventory seems to be full. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's now less full. That was my allowance for a number of years, was mowing the lawn regularly and setting and clearing the table. Now, you can tell I'm an old person because of the way I am. But I'm going to draw a picture as to exactly how old I am that will stun and surprise you. It will leave you gasping for air. Not really. My first allowance when I was a kid, and I would save it up for 4 weeks to buy a plastic model. I was big on putting together plastic models when I was a kid, so that time was mostly going to be, little, airplane or tank models from World War II, because World War II was still kind of new. And the initial amount of my allowance, and this was at that time just setting and clearing the table, 15 cents a week. Hookers and blackjack, baby. Hookers and blackjack for everyone. Whoop. Hey, we got a wolf. You really want to do this, dude? Yeah, you're going to run off. You're going to come back. You're going to lunge. Come on. Come on, you're going to do it. We both know you're going to. He was scared of the wood. Well, given the enormity of the amount of wood that I am dealing with, that's not surprising. I think that will do. We will now make our way back to our safety point. And bounce back home. Do a little bit of the prep work here. Make sure we're headed correctly. And then we will sleep and we'll come back. We'll need to do some more mining, that's for sure. But we should also now have mats to make some more cool stuff. So, a successful journey. So far we are, limited to 1 death we've had so far. That was yesterday. When we got stun locked by a couple of sword dudes, unexpectedly. I was a little low on health and got stun locked, and well, they took advantage of that to hurt me in a deep and personal way, so I murdered them. You know, the way you do. Honey, I'm home. There's only Dr. Gale in here, so maybe honey is not the actual terminology I want to be using. Gunpowder in there? I do. Not sure why, but I do. We still need the healing. I always keep forgetting. I can't do it on that one. Alright, foodstuff's out. Alright, we've got enough open space. We also have the... This is not our gunpowder storage? Thought it was. This is our gunpowder storage, but it's full. So it goes into the overload, which is here. So it is the right place. Aha! Eventually, we'll need hardwood ash, but we don't need it yet.
Troubling symptoms.
Thanks, Doc. Troubling symptoms, he says. Doesn't say what the troubling symptoms are or what they might be, but I have troubling symptoms. Also have tomato seeds. Okay. We can harvest our flax, just the flax, ma'am. We can harvest our nanners. Our limes. What is the difference? I guess appearance-wise, I guess it's just appearance. We are out of fertile soil. What we can do then is remove both of those. Really? Really? You're gonna do me like that? Evidently, the answer to that question is yes. Don't stand in the dirt, Lens. All right, so now we can plant. The question is, what do we want to plant? Peppers, sweet potatoes, aloe, tomatoes, flax, limes. We need limes. We'll start with the limes and banana trees. Plant a money tree. That's an interesting idea. What would you fertilize it with? Can't imagine cow poop's going to be good for that. These are the bananas. And now the limes. Corn. We have just one corn seed for now. No, we have no corn seeds for now. Disappointment. Tomatoes. We have 7. I can plant them a lot closer than I thought I could. All right, that's all of our tomatoes. How about sweet potatoes? What would you say to a sweet potato? Hello, beautiful. Come here often? I have a way with words, with spuds. That's the tomatoes, and then more flax. We've got a lot of flax. Let's go with the peppers. I personally hate peppers, unless it's just for spice. But as a flavor, they taste icky. Where was I? Flax. And the only other thing we can plant is aloe, so why not? We have any seeds left over? We have more flax seeds. We can plant more flax. I didn't plant flax. Shrubs we're not interested in. Bananas. Cayenne peppers. Why did it say I could only drop that many cayenne peppers? Was I just not looking? Maybe I was not looking. But we can also go more flax. We did not drop the flax. I thought we dropped the flax. My brain. We cannot trust my brain. I hope this is the lesson you've all learned, that Lenz's brain, it's not trustworthy. Yeah, we got a lot more pepper seeds. Why not? Let's just freaking grow everything that we can grow. Why wouldn't I? Oh, magnifying lens. How does your garden grow? Like this. This comes over here. Spinning wheel, go round and round. Yep. Okay. Now we check if we've got the stuff we need to make things. We do. All right. That might have added new recipes. I don't see them yet. Oh, I probably had recipes and I just couldn't make them because I didn't have that. What else did we need? Let's see. We have all of these covered. Cookwares. Shoemakers, we need more tanned leather. All right, and our problem here is that we don't have the tannin. So, clay bottles, tannin requires that. 30? We can make 22. And so we will. That's going to take a little time. Can't make that one yet. The shoemaker's bench. Yeah, we have not made that one yet. Let's see, I wanted to add 2 more tiers to this if I could. I am 3 master's tools short. Crap. Well, oh, that's fine, we're out of iron. We'll be fetching more iron. Next thing up is the shoemakers, and that we need 7 more. That can probably wait till tomorrow. Hey, if it isn't the lovely and talented Gwen Akami. Oh my God, I get so nervous. Hi, Gwen. You'll pardon me, I just spent the first part of the evening, 20 minutes or so, dodging rams and wolves. Actually, kind of murdering them a little around the outside. Have you seen my house? There's my boat. And there's my lovely house. What else was I going to make? There had to have been something else. Oh, that's right, we did. We also did successfully finish the Goat Hunter Challenge. We've now killed 20 goats. It's not much, but yeah, it's really not much. I don't suppose I have... I need a head of the mountain goat leader and nails before I can put up the trophy for that. Let's see, was there anything else I could make here for crafting and whatnot? We're waiting on 7 more tanned leather for that one, and I think that's it. Yeah. And at that point, I believe we'll be able to start upgrading our armor and stuff. Yeah, we need the level 2 station, so as soon as we got 7, all right, then we're just going to go to sleep. Don't worry, it'll be brief. And I do suggest that always leave a window next to your bed so that you can watch the sky for when the sun rises. Oh, what a day, I tell you. All right, how about a little coconut milk and bananas and some bacon and eggs for starters. Delicious. And you're still... all night it wasn't running. It's so disappointing. What will we be able to make once we can upgrade? Well, crap. Because that... So we need 7. So that'll be 2 more. How many more are we making? We'll have 15 more coming out then. 15 more coming out is what? Probably 3 upgrades? Oh, I'm going to actually have to buy sewing tools. And master's tools. Sewing. That's interesting. I guess I guess one of these is considered leather armor and the other one is considered cloth armor. And I have 2 two-piece bonuses. The filibustier's hat, which is probably the cloth. Yeah, that's the master's tools. And that's the sewing tools. Maybe I'm having them reversed. Anyway, I have no idea what a filibustier is. I know what a, sorry, a fibustier. I know what a filibuster is. But a fibustier, I honestly don't know. We are going to need more iron. So our next thing we will do, as soon as this finishes, in 5, 4, 3, 2, take all. That is the shoemaker's badge. Upgrade. Oh, the worker. Oh, that's where the workers show up. That's interesting. You can hire workers at a couple of the places. A couple of the pirate places not controlled by Blackbeard because he's a jerk. We're going to need 15 sewing tools. No. 10 sewing tools. and 10 master's tools. Plus, I think I also need one more master's tool over here. Oh, 3 more master's tools here. 3. So 13 masters and 10 sewing. Let's take our money. I don't think we need to upgrade any of our faction rep, but we will sell those. We don't have much else to sell right now because we have been on the Tier 2 island. We haven't been doing much shooting of the boats, man. We are off to Tortuga. Because yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. Just that simple. 13 masters, 10 sewing. Oh,
sailing here on sea turtles, did you now?
I've got the Brethren's finest...
Shipwrights. Nope, we don't have shipwrights tools. Thank you.
This doesn't belong in a museum.
We don't need the smithing flocks. 2. There's 4 factions. 4 pirate factions. Good guy pirate factions.
Fools make the hunter.
Master's tools. We need 13. And then over here.
Craft keeps us going.
10 sewing tools. Good evening, Dark Machinist. Well, so far, I did one extended tour around the first Tier 2 island I have found. Managed to not die. Killed some unpleasant wolves and rams. And got a whole bunch of hardwood. Please insert your joke here. But insert your hardwood joke carefully here. And also a bunch of bark. And now I'm doing some crafting stuff to ready myself for my next foray back to the island. I have not actually been doing any active sea pirating. I'm following you? You know, or not. It is entirely up to you. I'm not the boss of you. In fact, science shows that I'm hardly the boss of me. All right, we got 5 more. All right. What we can do is drop off these crafting faction-y bits in here. In here. Drop off our cash monies over here. More money is more problems, guys. You know that. I believe we have enough materials now to finish the upgrade on our Buccaneer's friend, which also sounds more than a little bit smutty when you know about the reputation sailors have. I do not have enough iron. Okay. It's fine. Really, it's fine. How about upgrades over here? We can get a bunch. Let's upgrade our privateer's doublet all the way. Oh, yeah. That's 10 for those. Those need that. Right. So these are the cloth ones, the privateers. The flibustiers are leather. Well, would I rather have boots or my doublet? Obviously, my doublet needs to be awesome. Oh, it needs tanned leather as well, does it? For the last couple of tiers. That's irksome. Well, they think they can stop me just because they can stop me. We need one more. Are you done yet? Yeah. And we will have finished upgrading our privateer's chesty piece. Our doublet. If it's been upgraded, does that make it a triplet? That's as far as we can upgrade that. This one's going to, these are going to need lots more of the leather. This is going to, oh, well, we can do one of these, at least. We'll go ahead and do that then. And we've started on our privateer's boots. Everything's growing here in our garden. We have limes, bananas, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, flax, pepper, aloe, and flax. Big upgrades. It's huge if anyone's planning on playing this. And by the way, the demo is free. If it looks interesting at all, you should try it. Just saying. Upgrading your gear is the key. When I first went into this island here, which is the first of the tier 2, tier 1 is up to level 5 gear, and then tier 2 is up to level 10. Tier 3 up to 15. I was in danger the whole time. Upgrading, first thing I did was upgrade the sword, and yesterday I had no real problem with stuff. I did get killed once, but that was because I got stun locked, and that can happen to any man. Don't have to be an old man like me to get stun locked. All right, I do not believe the jerky pirate should have respawned here, because this is the same session of the game. So where we are going now is we need more iron. And we will happily, I do want to check and see how I'm doing on ammo. Not great. I'll have to be a little bit parsimonious with my ammo, but we also do need to kill some more critters for some more hides. Now, the reason I'm jumping around like a crazy person is because I'm a crazy person. Oh, invisible wall. I hate invisible walls. Okay. 1,473 damage. That's the upgrade. I was doing about 1,200. So that one upgrade tier added an additional 200 damage, give or take. Oh, I wasn't expecting a wolf. Nobody expects the wolf. They are clever enough to circle around. You notice he was over there. He circled around to over there. They will also hunt in packs where one will try to keep your attention in front and the others will sneak around the sides. Haha, you can't hit me. I'm the goddamn gingerbread man. They headbutt the rock. That's why I'm standing up on the rock, is because these guys are really quite less than pleasant. More hides. Yeah, the upgrades are very important because when you improve an item, it doesn't really do more damage. but it increases its level. And the level is where the scaling is in this game. They've just done a lot of the little things really well in this game, especially for a small team early access game. They just have done a lot right. All right, normally there are a couple more, goats around here. I missed. I led him too much. Not that time. They're not very smart. I set up a torch in here the other day. Anything you set up stays. We need iron. We're going to spend like 5 minutes whacking rocks. Whacking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. Needed money because I had none. I fought the law and the law won. But seriously, if you enjoy survival crafting games or pirate games or both, try the demo. Don't cost nothing. Oh, my hunger. I'll just have some more coconut milk and bananas and bacon and eggs. So we can only stack the iron up to 15 per slot in our bag, and it takes 3 to make an ingot. Which means that we'll get 5 ingots from each slot in our storage bag. And now I'll have to check the musket smoke, because I actually haven't noticed. Generally, it's a very good-looking game. Plays well. Almost no bugs at all have bitten me. Like, the only one I can think of has bitten me a couple times, and sometimes the camera will get a little screwed up when you're trying to place stuff in your house. And it won't be fixed until you log back in. Okay, now, it's raining all over the world tonight, the longest night. Now, at least one of these caves had another goat the first time I came here. Nope. Okay, good. We'll drop the rock. We're almost full already. We don't need that. We would need a little bit more of that. And we'll drop it. Let's see. Back to breaking rocks in the hot sun. That's waste rock. We're not interested in waste rock. If it's not iron ore or poor iron ore, it ain't worth whacking. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. It's a dick joke. Oh, we got goat sign. There's the other goat. Where the hell? Oh, he died. That was fast. It was like 6 or 8 whacks to kill them when I first came here. So upgrading my sword from level 5 to level 10 was an enormous difference. Oh, come on. We're almost full anyway. Oh, we got some flax. I'm going to make a joke that no one here is going to get. Just the flax, ma'am. Just the flax. The difference between skill 2 and skill 4 guns. It's going to depend on what you're shooting at. The game is based on if you are a level X and you're shooting at level X, you're going to do Y damage. Now, if you're at X plus 1 level or X plus 2, you're going to do a lot more damage as opposed to doing 100 and going up to 110, going up from level 3 to level 4 and 5. You're going to see, like, I'm guessing a 20% increase in damage. It was indeed a factual statement. Oh, between the skill 2 and skill 4 guns, they're identical. But you can carry multiple guns and swap between them faster than you can reload. Also, guns do reload passively over time. So what that basically is I can swap one out for the other. If I'm in a hurry and I've got mobs running towards me, I can go bang, swap, bang, shing. So the reason I was only using the gun 2 was because that one is fully improved. 4 is just level 5. There are gunboats over there, but they're probably level 8 to 10. So before I start knocking around anything level than higher than like a level 4 ship, I'm going to want to upgrade my ship to the second tier, which is a brig. And then at tier 3 is a frigate. Why? Because frigate, that's why. All right, now we have to start the long cooking procedure. We have 17 more ingots. Should have checked. We're going to be able to make, what, 65 more iron ingots. But those kind of things, they take time. Let's see, we've got only 18. Let's make another 100 charcoal. Now, ash is used eventually, my understanding is, in the making of gunpowder, I think. But I don't have the recipe for that yet. Putting away all the stuff in the appropriate boxes. If I can. All right, we've got 14 more linen and 4 more in the proverbial oven. Note, no actual oven involved. Are those flax seeds? Oh, drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho. It's a pirate joke. That's the weaponsmith. There's nothing we need to upgrade here. I mean, eventually, if we're flowing over with materials, we can do the second gun, but I doubt it. All right, so that has been fully upgraded. The boots, we can do 3 more. The hat, we can do 2. We can do 3 on the gloves. Well, let's finish that off. Just easier for me to keep in mind if we just finish this one off. All right, so fully upgraded, still need to upgrade. What was it, 13? What else did we need them for? Did we not use 3 of those in upgrading the gun? I thought we did. Did I miscount? That hardly seems likely at all that I could possibly miscount. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I do need 3 more. We needed more iron. There we are. Bang. Okay, that gun is now maximally upgraded until I can get my greedy little hands on tier 3 materials. And because you guys have been such a fine audience so far, maybe we should do a little piracy on the high seas. What do you say? Here I am aboard the Ships and Giggles.
Helm's yours, Captain. More sail, more speed.
And
All together.
sing out, lads.
It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife. Way women undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale is done. How hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound. It's the eternal sound on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum. But the girls of old Maui, rolling down to old Maui, boys,
Rolling down to old Maui.
we're homeward bound from the
What the?
rolling down to old Maui.
Dark Machinist
Stop the breeze.
has apparently suffered another one of his little fits where he's at the keyboard and his fingers move of their own accord and he gifts a shitload of subs. Let me pick up the goods and stop the boat for a second. Thank you, Dark Machinist, very, very much. You are ridiculously kind. On the negative side, Vin3, Miss TNZ, Old Dirty Hag, Brief Gnomes, and Sandy Cool Gaming, you're kind of ethically and morally required to watch now. Sorry. It's Twitch's rules and not mine. Thank you very, very much again. Too kind. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Machinist. Ridiculous. Thank you very, very much. Here. Have a sea shanty. Up, we've got Blackbeard gunboats. Whiskey for my Johnny. Whiskey made me pawn my clothes. Whiskey gave me this red nose. I said I was going to give you guys a little aquatic combat. No more running away from goats when we've got up, we're in combat. Ow, that was the worst shot ever. I hurried it because he was moving out of my line of fire. I'm going to wait, because if I wait 6 seconds and I wasn't counting... Alright, we sunk his ass with a single shot. He apparently has decided that excretion is the better part of valor. No big deal. 2 ships spotted. 2 ships down. Nice little batch of spoils. We'll go ahead and do a little ship repair. They shot at us first. I mean, was I going to be shooting them? Of course. Yeah. She rises, way up, she rises, way up, she rises early in the morning. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the Throw him in the scuppers, basically, which makes him get down on all fours, bend over, and then they give him the hose pipe. The hose pipe is literally beating them with a hose. Meant to be hard enough that they'll feel it, but not so much that it'll prevent them from working. All right, the reason I'm here specifically is I'm going to disassemble this. You can only have 10 of these up, and I had 7 or 8. 8, I think. We don't need this one anymore. We probably don't need the one on the other island, but I'd like to keep it there for a while. Whoop! I'm back on board the Ships and Giggles. I'm hungry again. Well, that doesn't seem likely at all.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
You're damn right it is. Yes, yes, I know. I'm hungry. I have hunger. The sun is setting. Ah. Whiskey is the life of man. I don't think right now that we have any burning need. Oh, we can keep that on the... No, we already have one on the ship, I think. Let's get our stuff off the ship. That's the easiest thing to do. We forgot to do that. We'll do that now. Valet, would you please get my ship out of the lot? Thank you. Thank you.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
All right, piasters. No, okay. Provisions. Yeah. We'll leave that there. Let's go ahead and grab a bell. Since generally speaking, we're going to be sailing, we're going to want to be able to drop a bell off. What should we have in there? Wood, steel nails, and the bell. Well, the bell we want to keep. And drop that off into the boot. The reason I'm doing this right now is because if I don't, I'll forget. The old saying is know thyself. Well, this old fart knows himself. If I don't do it now, I will forget. I'll also note that's not a particularly new development. I've always been kind of, if it's not in front of me, I will forget. Let's examine what our food options are now as well. Now that we... Alright, so we can make coffee. We don't have much... Oh, wow, that takes a lot of cane sugar. That adds 20 endurance for 30 minutes. The Sun Milk Tonic adds 10 endurance for 30 minutes. We can make a lot more of that. Definitely time to see if we can find more of the nuts. Bacon and eggs is 24/7. Good choice. Can't go wrong. Agree completely. Good evening to you as well. and welcome. Refreshing tomato juice, 15 minutes. Sweet lime juice, that does sound pretty good. Somewhere in there, he remembered. Spicy chicken with sweet potato. 30 minutes, 10 vitality. That's 15 and 5. We're going to start making some spicy chicken with sweet potato sooner or later here. We're going to need more peppers. Fortunately, we're growing peppers. I never am without my hardwood. Thank you. Hey, Tolly. Brief Gnomes, who is one of the lucky awardees of your largesse, your gift, Dark Machinist, is an old friend of mine, Tolly. Goes back to my Lord of the Rings days. Got to be getting close to 20 years now, and he is playing the game as well. Is everything done growing yet? Is anything done growing yet? No. Nope. Nope. Everything's growing, but it's not done yet. Yeah, there are people who've been putting up with me for 2 decades now. Can you believe that? Whew. Crazy talk. If memory serves, somewhere around here, the bosun, I had forgotten completely about that. The expansion to the backpack. Yes, I would like that, please. Why am I out? Why am I out? You doing something right? Yes, I'm choosing friends with low standards. So I cannot yet enlarge my sack. Please, again, hardwood jokes and nutsack jokes. You just can't go wrong. Fishing rod. 3 rope. That's the wrong place. How about 3 rope? How about a fishing pole? I don't know if I was even really aware of fishing until the other day someone mentioned it. Thank you. Exactly. We got hardwoods, we got sacks, now we got a rod. No idea how it works. I thought I might have caught something, evidently not. I know, I'm going to go head out. Come on. You don't fish from the beach when you can fish from the dock, right? Mind you, I haven't been fishing for 50 years? No, 40. 45? Over 40 years. Nope, nothing. That looked like there was something there. No, not yet. Fishing on the dock of the bay. Watching the tide roll away. Little Otis Redding, huh? Did we get anything? I got a blue tang, my first fish. Can be processed into fish fillet. Bright blue fish with yellow tail gliding among the coral. Beware, its tail is razor sharp like a pirate's blade. Yar. I have fish fillets. I can have filet-o-fish now. Eat your heart out, McDonald's. An emerald bluefish. 1 fish, 2 fish, emerald bluefish. Wow, that was, now we've got 12. So it looks like you wait for the big splash, not the little nibble. My rod did the bobbing. A moon angelfish. Graceful and unhurried, it glides through the water like an albatross in a clear sky. That one was worth 4. It's a little nibble. Okay, I think the next one. No, okay. It is a reef snapper. I'm going until I catch the same fish for a second time. Okay, there we go. Queen angelfish. Well, that answers my question about fishing. A quick way to get food. But I think we will leave that here for now. Yeah, that'll do. Well, we now have some fish fillets. Opening up more stuff we can make. We can now make a seafood platter. Adds 20 vitality for 30 minutes. Okay, that takes salt. I have a shortage of salt. Fish and tostones. That's basically fried plantains. A less sweet banana. And they're really freaking good. I need to AFK for a minute and refill my coffee cup. I'm back. Even though whiskey made me pawn my clothes, and whiskey gave me this red nose. Boiled crab, that just doesn't sound all that great. Spicy breaded kebab. What are we breading it with? I have questions. Hearty egg broth. Make a lot of that. You basically have 2 food slots, though, and I think you want them for stamina and endurance. Meat salad. I am a big-time meat eater. So I'm certainly not going to fault anyone for a meat salad. This is it even really a salad? If it's meat and tomatoes? I mean, a good tomato, little salt and pepper, with, say, a steak. Sure, I'm down with that. All right, they're still cooking. All right, is there anything else I need to build or look into building? We know I need more rough hides. At some point, I'll get the mountain goat leader, and I'll have another trophy to add. What was it we needed over here? The bag. We want a bigger bag. I mean, and who amongst us, you know, doesn't? We're going to need more tanned leather. Yep, tanned leather seems to be a bit of a sticking point right now. Ah, that was another thing we needed. Copper bullets. $39, we also need a little more gunpowder. Upstairs. All right. You know, sometimes a pirate just needs to sit here and enjoy the little things, the things he has, the stars over his head, the waves, the soothing waves lulling him into a night's sleep. His ship, a thing of beauty, sitting out on the bay, slowly bobbing with the tides. Yo-ho, yo-ho. A pirate's life for me. But time for a little sleep. Again, the big advantage, you always want to have a window where you can see it while you're sleeping to make sure you sleep through the night and wake up with the sunrise. Okay. Before we set off for our day's hard work, 4 more bandages will be good. Okay. You guys are still not done growing? Oh my god. Fine, whatever. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Kind of bothers me. Well, we're going to head back to this island, and we're going to attempt to find whatever it is that's in the last bit of the needle in the haystack we need. Also go there. That's the actual camp where we need to be careful of. So I think here, here, and then there. And we could get ourselves made dead here. And I will take that extremely well if it happens. I'm not one to curse and scream and yell and curse and then curse and maybe scream and yell. Actually, that is exactly me. It depends. If I do something dumb, I may get mad at me. But if the game does something I consider to be unfair, I don't take that well. I don't. Oh! Another one, huh? Well, that's a quick little batch of, ooh. Only one roughhide from the females. Wonder if they will ever put in more of a parkour mechanic to allow us to do goofy stuff with the big mountainous things like that. The big rocky outcroppings. So called because of the boxing movies they were in. Startled me. Fat Body has resubscribed for 78 months. So, Dark Machinist is insane. Fat Body has been insane longer. Thank you, Fat Body. As always, that is 78 freaking months, which is 6.5 years, and I'm just approaching, in another couple months, I believe 7 years streaming. So, loyalty isn't quite the right word to describe such a deep ingrained lack of common sense and taste. Thank you, Fat Body. Oaks Day, you won 98.17 on a $6 bet. Hookers and blackjack for everyone. Okay, maybe not. Oh, he coming. I know, the Derby's this weekend, right? Took brother and nephew for Mexican food, now up $11. Well, and hopefully a good meal. Although, no offense, but I'm here in San Jose, California. I don't know if you can get decent Mexican food where you are. Tomorrow is the Derby. Yeah, I knew it. I was pretty sure it was this weekend. Oh my God, he's softcore doxing himself. Yeah. Ah, we got a flag. Where there's a flag, we've got pirates. Okay, he's moving. He's not. Now he is. Just stand there and let me shoot you in the head, sir. Only 796 damage, and he ran off. That's two of them. Have nothing but corns and cows. Well, corn and cows. Here comes the sergeant, and he's angry. Ow! Did he hit me? Oh, that's why he says fire at will. He has a pistol. Got it. Oh, we've got another one. This guy I shot earlier? He's come over all dead, so we're going to give him the day off. That was a critical hit. Creamed corn market must be insane. Even the horses here get dipped in. Get shipped in. Or possibly dipped in, too. I don't know. All goes to syrup. Or pop for pop, yeah. Did we get them all? Thought I saw one more. That was a crit. Ooh, one shot. That's my first one-shotted human, I think. Nuts, rum, and gunpowder. A veteran insignia, very nice. Nuts and rum. On prisoners, pikeman's gloves, and iron utensils decoration. Fireball 99 and biggie balls. I don't even know what a biggie ball is. Do I want to know? Nuts and rum. Apparently these guys are nuts about rum. Oh, holy shit. Come on, come on. You're gonna. You know you're gonna. Okay, maybe you're not gonna. If you're not gonna, I am. Didn't realize they had two separate watches out. Go to a convenience store and you'll see the balls drinks. I've been to a convenience store. I was tempted to use a really old and completely inappropriate phrase. Fortunately, my brain is not completely non-functional, only mostly. Needle in a haystack. Board the unsinkable. Okay, that's new. And we got new plans. Hands is one of the guys. His last name is Hands. Sent the unsinkable out with his trusted men to bring back more prisoners. The old ones are already gone. Hands keeps dragging them off one by one, God knows where. I don't know who they'll hit. Merchant ships rarely come to the archipelago now, and Tortuga lies in ruins. Good luck to the lads. If they don't bring back fresh meat, I'm afraid we'll be the ones dragged off next. Put that in the journal. And iron utensils. Frying pan, bowl, and a teapot. That's in the library. That's the last piece we got. So now, somewhere out here, there it is. That ship we need to kill is floating around somewhere out there. Want to upgrade your ship? Yeah, I had figured. Presumably to the brig. All right, our next target was that thing, whatever it may be. So I finished the upgrading of my weapons, and 2 of the pieces of my my armor are upgraded to 10. I think a level 10 would do, but the brig gives you 3 more guns on each side. I tend to be a very deliberate and even cautious player, so that is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Wow, we got 3 rough hides from that doe. That was welcome. I welcome that. Another nanny goat, huh? Well, I missed. It has a very, very high dodge percentage, okay? It's not my fault. Do need the rough hides. $1,587 damage. Missed me. Almost missed me. I danced divinely, don't you think? I need the rough hides. Another all these nanny goats are like half dead. Don't run off. I needed to harvest you. Wolves. I think. That's maybe the alpha. It is the alpha. God damn it, the hunger kicked in right in the middle of this frickin' fight. That I do not like when that happens, when your hunger kicks in right in the middle of a fight. That's not good. Oh, we got another one? Two. No, one of them's just a regular wolf at least. All right, the alpha's running off, presumably to loop around to another side. The wolves are up to all kinds of bullshit. Yeah, I got told about this. I gave him 1,000 there. Didn't hit nothing. Oh, come on, I had my block up. It's unblockable. That was the red glowy thing means it's unblockable. No problem. I mean, you know, unless you count all the wolves. Oh, I did want to try that last time and I didn't when we were here. Or we were in someplace similar, I should say. Another. Ding 8! I wanted to try a little something the last time I saw a barrel. And I forgot. So we're going to do it now. Hungry like the wolf. Wow. A little Duran Duran reference, huh? That answers that question. They blow up most satisfactorily. And they'll blow up stone, too. What don't we need? Don't need that. Whiskey is the life of man. Don't like alpha wolves. Do not like them, Sam I am. Oh, we go back to that. We got Curio. Why was Curio showing up? Broken heirloom, maybe? Don't know. Don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh, he's a 1-star goat. All right. That's why he was able to get off an attack. Missed me. I missed him. We're even now. 1 miss apiece. I missed him. He missed me. We are one big family. We're going to come back here. Our inventory is full. Not Barney. I, honest to God, until you said not Barney, didn't remember where it was from. If I'd stopped and thought about it, I probably would have come up with Barney, but I'm not sure. Did pretty good. Oh, not enough space. We need to drop something on. Yep. That'll do. Pig. That'll do. That's a movie reference. I was not calling anyone here a pig. I want to be clear on that. You are all beloved, dear friends. Why ever would you think I was bullshitting? Am I not the face of sincerity? The eye blinking always works. It just oozes innocent sincerity. No? They're on to me. Press X to doubt, yeah. Honey, I'm home. We are going to need 6 more tannin. There we go. That is cooking. Our stuff is finished growing. Yay. Bezors, or Bezoars. Not sure of the pronunciation. I've seen both. I always called them Bezoars. We got the head of a mountain goat leader. Well, you know what that means. Maybe you know what that means. I don't need a second shovel. I'm pretty sure the rums, pikeman's gloves, come over here. Do we have any of the pikeman set? Marksman's, conquistador, flibustier, privateer, trackers.
Improvement is never linear.
Thanks. Guys, improvement is never linear, according to Mr. Doctor Man over there. Okay. Improvement is never linear. Sure it is. Sometimes it's linear. I need one more nail. Sadly, you can't make a nail. They come in batches of 5. No one seems to know why. Weird. Didn't pick them up again. I am always me. Like the hot dog bun monopoly, exactly. 6 buns, 8 hot dogs. What? Just what is up with that? Do they think we don't see? Gotta say, that's a pretty handsome... Jesus, that thing is satanic. Look at those eyes. Holy crap. All right, our next objective, clearly, is the bosun backpack. We need 3 more. I believe that should be enough. The bosun backpack. Is Len's going to have a bigger butt? You're damn right, Len's is going to have a bigger butt. Right now, you can see we've got 3 rows. That's 24 slots. I think we just get 4 more, which is, I'm going to say, a little bit disappointing. But hey. It is better than the proverbial nut. And I assume there are higher tiers that may someday be available to us. If we're good little boys and girls. And the odds of that, it's pretty small. Next up, it's Harvest Day. Limes. Nanners. Maters. Sweet potatoes. Peppers. Just the flax, ma'am. Just the flax. I think it takes 3 days for everything to regrow. Three in-game logical days. Our food storage is full up. Whiskey is the life of man. Time to make a bunch of linen. I didn't pick it up. I did. I did pick it up. Did it go in? No. Where is it? Right there. Why can't you see it? Are you blind? Evidently. Overflow goes upstairs. We've got bananas coming out of our storage. Let's go with storage. Nothing seems to go bad in this game, which is good. What's the game where the stuff will go bad that I've been playing? Is it Dune? Don't do much cooking in there. There was some other game where that was happening a lot. Anyway, farming. First things up, the nanners. I'm hungry again. All right, that's the nanners taken care of. How about the limes? Limes. Okay, limes, nanners. Flax. We still have no corn. We got a lot of flax. Let's start with the tomatoes. Or tomatoes, as we Americans call them. Nope, no scurvy with them limes. Also, our G&Ts are going to be delicious. All right, that's the tomatoes. How about the sweet potatoes? Well, what can I say? I am what I am. Not quite the same thing. Oh yeah, a nice G&T? Absolutely, especially in hot weather. Great. That's the sweet potatoes. Let's see. Right, so far we have tomatoes, potatoes, lots of peppers. Let's go with the aloe first. All right, that's the aloe. That just leaves us with the peppers and the flax. We should have enough room for everything, I think. Helps if you actually click on the thing you want to plant. Crazy, I know. I've got enough fertile earth now that I think it'll be a while before I need to go back to that wolf den and clear out the wolves and goats to get access to the dirt. And that just leaves us with the flax. I don't know if you're aware of this, but when you're planting seeds, the ideal way is with a large mallet. I mean, you can see how well that works, right? Just bopping them in place. And that's it. What do we got? We got ficus and cayenne pepper. I missed a pepper seed? How did I do that? How on earth did I do that? We'll go ahead and plant the ficus. I have a nice little tree for a little shade, you know, in the late afternoon. It's so orderly. I'm so clearly weird. Presumably I can plant the shrubs anywhere. Haven't tried planting shrubs. Can they go like alongside the house? Yeah. Maybe we'll just, you know, plant a little bit of shrubs. Help keep the temperature down in the mornings with the shrubs growing up there. I think that will be a nice little touch. You know, a little greenery around the house. It'd be nice. All right, we've got 7 more. Wow, we're going to need at 3 per to make the tanned leather. That's a kind of a big ask. All right, upgrades. Completely, fully upgraded because I'm awesome. Fully upgraded. We can go ahead and upgrade. Oh boy, we can get 2 in there, but no. We'd rather have these. We'll start with the gloves. Oh, we should be able to grab a linen or 12 from here. 15. And we'll get our pants. Granted, they're not special pants. They're just your average basic green tier survivor's pants, but we'll get them up as well. Upgrade. No, we weren't doing the pants. We were doing the gloves. Sorry. My bad. That's 9 out of 10. So we're going to need 15, 30, which means 90 hides to get our armor completely upgraded, which if it sounds like a lot, that's a lot. That's still running. All right, we've got all of our hull bracing and keel hold. I think we've got our 12-pounders maxed. I think. Pretty sure. I should check on my boot. As I've said, I am a bit of a deliberate, generous player. Those are level 5s. I don't know what I need to upgrade them. Let's find out. Glug. Mind you, I'm carrying like a half a dozen 12-pounder cannon. However many it actually is. I'm stronger than I look. Aha! I will need timber and shipwrights tools. I can make timber, I think. Barricades, timber. I can make 11 of them. We have 1. We would need 9 shipwrights tools. Because I think we got the rest of the materials, right? 10 timber, which we can make, and 9 shipwrights tools. Nine shipwrights tools. Back to Tortuga. Get your money, or you'll be unhappy. And I would be. Should be these guys.
Sailing here on sea turtles, did you?
Strong hands, strong plans.
Yep. Eventually, I am going to have to get another 1,000 for the ship design for the brig. That's a ways off, I think. Because I'm what? 500? 600 piasters. Which does not mean that I can urinate flowers, by the way. That's a bit of an obscure joke. But then I am an obscure joker. Let's go ahead and upgrade our guns. $12-pounders tempered. Should be. Ugh. Well, we got 3 upgrades. We're going to need more timber, which means more of the hardwood. We will put these in there. I did 3. I bought 5. I only needed... No, I bought 10 and I needed... I didn't buy the right number, I don't think. Anyway, we will put all of our ship's equipment back on board our ship as the sun is setting on another day in the beautiful Caribbean, where I frankly would be utterly miserable because I am the world's biggest candy ass when it comes to humidity. I don't even think there's a second place. Yeah, everything else seems good. Let's see how close we are to drowning. We are 1/4 of the way to drowning. Almost got to half. Oh, look, the sun is setting. I don't suppose Dr. Galen's got anything worth talking to him about. Another minor healing potion. Come on, man. We're in tier 2 now. How about you give me some decent ones, huh? I don't think I'm asking for too much. Freaking doctors. What do they know? Okay, actually a lot. I'm just a simple sailor, you know. Whiskey is the life of man. All right, let's do another scan about, let's check our... Copper. Bullets. Reload. All right, there's nothing else in here that we need. That one. Over here, we still need to upgrade... Finish upgrading the gloves, then we got to get to the hat, and then the pants. Here, everything is already maximally upgraded. Excellent. Here, we're going to need more freaking wood to finish upgrading our tempered 12-pounders. Yep. More of that. Sun milk tonic. Well, the sun is just setting. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to run into my big pile of dirt. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You gotta tell these birds who's boss. I can't knock the coconuts off my coconut palms anymore? Say what? There we go. Weird. Palm, 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 palm. You just have to gently caress them, and they will give you their bounty. Although not this one, evidently. Time to chop it down! A quick 26 coconuts. Good, good, good. So, let's see, the Sun Milk Tonic. Coconuts, aloe, nuts are going to be the sticking point there. We don't have a lot of nuts. Please don't say it. That's 10 endurance, which is more than we're currently getting. The fish and tostones are 10, and they also are using nuts. How about the spicy chicken? That's better. But still, I mean, we're going to go through that stuff pretty quick. The seafood platter. 20 Vit! Oh, mein Gottend Himmel. No, no, no. If I put the lime in the coconut, someone's going to call me in the morning. And I don't want to be woken up by somebody calling me in the morning. Ah, chowder. We could have some chowder. All right, so for that we are going to need salt, and I don't know how to get it. I think I got 15 once, maybe from beating the first boss. I'm not sure. So that's not reasonable, sadly. And the next tier of stuff, the Sun Milk Tonic and the Fish and Tostones, are dependent on nuts, and I don't know how to get those reliably other than from the camps, pirate camps. Coffee would be awesome. Coffee and seafood platter, and I'd be cooking with gas. But for now, I think we stick with our usuals, which we need 3 of each. I'll make 4 of each. We'll eat those then tomorrow when we get going. Oh, that's right, we did level up. I had forgotten. We have 3 stat points. We also have a talent point. We do. After a perfect block. I don't get a lot of perfect blocks. Temporal health gain. That is when something hits you, your life bar, let's say this is your life bar, a chunk will get reduced and will be replaced with a lighter red. If you whack things back, you get some of the temporal health loss back. Slash damage, which is most of what we're doing. Slash damage by 3%. One-handed. That'll do. All right. I think we have covered all of our bases. Homeward journey. Now that I have an extra space, I want to carry that with me. It allows you to just basically drink it and return immediately to a revival point from anywhere. Ranged damage, critical damage, damage. Alchemical base and pearls. That lasts 15 minutes. Let's make up a batch of those. 10 alchemical bases. All right. I think on that note, I will return upstairs to my luxurious dwelling. And my latest trophy, the Hell Goat. Slightly terrifying. Okay, it only looks like the eyes glow. They don't actually glow. Or maybe only the right eye glows, or maybe only the right eye is open. It's hard to know. Sure. But I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. As always, I want to thank all of you for hanging out. I genuinely appreciate it. Special call out to Fatbody for 6.5 years of subbing. Thank you, as always. And thank you, Dark Machinist, for your almost stupidly generous donation of 5 subs. Thank you very much. It is very appreciated. You are too kind. I should be back at this again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's another old guy reference. So 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Possibly a little bit earlier, as I seem to be skewing that way. That's skewing. I expect with more of this. I am still enjoying myself here, making good progress. I know I'm a deliberate player, and that probably slows things down. It definitely slows things down. But that is the way I play, better or worse. But back at it tomorrow. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Friday night or possibly early Sunday morning goes great. In fact, I insist that your entire weekend kick ass. As always, I will expect a full report of the ass kicking of your weekend on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have an absolutely spectacularly awesome weekend. On account of you probably deserve it. You've been working all week. You've been putting up with me. Yeah, you deserve a weekend. Anyway, I'm out. Take care and ciao for now. Bye, guys.